What's up, guys? CryptoSavvy here. Welcome to the channel where you subscribe to get daily updates every single day on Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Also, during the week, we do take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial to get a feel for the traditional markets, but obviously it is the weekend, it is Sunday, and it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We are going to be taking a look at the charts and see what we could be expecting for today. Also, don't forget we have a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out, and let's get on with the video. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. There is a disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. Make sure you read it. And remember, at the end of this video, we will be picking a random comment from a random video throughout the week to pick the winner of the Bybit Ledger Nano X. Also, leave a comment at the end of this video because next week I'll be giving away a Kobo Vault. I haven't got time to play with mine yet. I will be playing with it during the week, though, and I will talk about it a little bit. But anyways, all you have to do to enter to win that for next week is make sure you're subscribed to the channel by hitting the subscribe button. Smash that like button. Leave your comments down below. And yeah, that'll get you entered to win. So let's see what's going on in the news headlines. As Bitcoin struggles, this new crypto has soared 250%. What you guys, if you're new to the channel, you don't know, but I do not believe in altcoins other than Litecoin. 3 ways Bitcoin traders can spot and avoid crypto market scams. As markets end the week in red, data analysis explains, they give you some trajectories. Crypto exchanges and Bitcoin are poised for massive move. Trump banning Bitcoin would be harder than, yeah, I don't see that happening. Market rep, Bitcoin spot volumes are weak while options trading is high. Barstool's sports founder holds 2017 stance on Bitcoin. Elon Musk giveaway scam rakes in millions. Paul Tudor Jones, biggest Bitcoin holder in 2 years. Not a whole lot of new news on the weekend. It has been bullish news, though. Although you guys know, if you do watch the channel, I am bearish. Let's look at the Fear and Greed Index. We're at 37, dropped 1 point from yesterday. Still in the fear zone. And just real quick, we'll go through the bigger time frames, then go all the way down to the 1 hour in Bitcoin, then we'll move on to Litecoin, Ethereum, and stick around because I do have my targets for XRP. Some of you guys may like it, some of you guys may not, but I will be showing that just real quick before we do the random comment pick for the giveaway. So on the monthly, as we've been watching, we had higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the RSI. That is bearish divergence. Same thing in the weekly. Like I said, I'm going to go through this pretty quick. Higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the RSI. That is bearish divergence. And a break today of the 10,060 and hold above that and close the weekly above that would be bullish in my opinion. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But we will take a look at the bullish case. If we do remain above this rising broadening wedge here, our measured move of that is 16,000. That's definitely a possibility. Keep that in mind. I know a lot of people are super bullish out there, and the other channels are kind of funny. I do my own charting. As you can see, it is nothing like anyone else's, and we've been pretty damn accurate on this channel, while all the other guys just copy each other. Someone brings up a ribbon in one video, then everybody's got that day. Somebody brings up some chart somebody else made. I don't know. I just think it's a bunch of crap. I don't understand how they get so many subscribers. So if you would, once you see that my videos are genuine and my charting is genuine, definitely share the video, help get it out there. Let's grow this channel, and make sure you smash that likes. That helps YouTube push it out. Take a second out, hit the like button, comment if you would. You don't have to. That doesn't cost you anything. But anyways, that was the bullish case scenario. Let's take a look at what's going on in the daily. So, in the daily, we've been watching this rising channel that we have broken out of. Daily volumes declining big time to almost nothing. The measured move of the breakdown from here is 6,900. I'm still looking at that. Let's zoom in a little bit and look at the RSIs. And then the EMAs, and then we'll move over to the RSI on the daily. But as you can see, we're still getting rejected at the 8 EMA at about 9,400. 55 EMA sits at about 91.21. 200 EMA on the daily is about 8,500. We are definitely getting squeezed in here. Will we see a break of this? Possible. It is the weekend. There's low volume. Sometimes we see a big move, sometimes we don't. But in the bullish case scenario, I would see us having a run up here to test the bottom of this channel, which we broke out of, just like we did this one over here. We see what happened after that, obviously, but that is one of the reasons I'm still pretty damn bearish, guys. I think even if we ran up to this 10,003, 10,400, we would get a major rejection. It would be just another bull trap, trapping bulls and FOMO traders up here. My opinion, not yours. You can make up your own mind. If you guys are interested in trading, I'm going to leave a Prime XBT tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. It's by far my favorite exchange. It's the only exchange I've been using anymore. Just because I can trade pretty much anything I want on there. Forex, gold, silver. If you trade Ethereum, XRP, all that stuff is on there. It's definitely a great exchange, guys. And they don't have a trading desk trading against you like 90% of all the other exchanges. So it's a lot more fair. Also, if you use my promo code Savvy50, you get 50% on top of your deposit up to 1 Bitcoin as your bonus. And then Savvy25 will get you 25% off your fees. Definitely check it out. And let's see what's going on in the daily. Like I said, that 6,900 is a pretty good target. I do believe that we are most likely headed down that way unless we get a break above these today. We're on the 94.40. If we do break and close above the 94.40, we could see that bull trap that I've been talking about. Let's take a look at the RSI now. Higher highs in the price action in the daily, lower highs in the price action in the RSI, and that is bearish divergence. And this is what we've been watching, this trend line right here. We did get another bounce off of it. I think a close of a daily below this white trend line right here, and I'll show you why. You could look at this as a head and shoulders, being the left shoulder, that was the head, this is the right shoulder. A break of that and a close below, guys, is definitely super bearish. Let's look at the rising wedge. We dropped out of here, tested it for support, and got rejected, or tested it for wow, not a good day today. I don't edit my videos, guys, so sorry about that. But anyway, tested for resistance, got resisted, got rejected, and continuing down. We are in a falling channel now. A break of this would be pretty bullish if we broke outside of this in the daily. But a break below this trend line here would confirm to me that we are definitely headed down for another touch on the bottom of this falling channel. So definitely keep an eye on that. A break of this line bullish, or a close above this line bullish, close below this line bearish in the daily. So that's a pretty big deal. Let's look at the daily and get in a little more detail on it. This is another way I looked at the daily RSI. We had a rising broadening wedge here that we fell out of. Had a little bull trap coming back up in it and continuing out of it now. Like I said, a break above this top of this falling channel here would be bullish. We could go all the way up here. That would be the bull trap that I'm talking about and continue down. But it's looking more likely that we're going to get rejected here and continue down, in my opinion. All right, let's look at the, whoops, go back over here. All right, just to show you what these targets are here. Guys, a close above here, or even a wick above the 10,560 could possibly be pretty damn bullish. We could come up and retest the top of, or the bottom of this rising broadening wedge from way back here where we broke out of it in on the March 20th. That could get us up to the 11.5, 11.6 zone somewhere if we shot straight up. I think that's less likely, but again, the target of the breakdown from this channel is 6,900. We have major support and resistance at 7,700, so keep that in mind. We did get if we take the Fibonacci retracement from the swing low to the swing high here, we did get a nice bounce off of the 88.90. We did have that as our target when that did happen, and that's the 0.236 fib. Now, if we come back down, if we break down past this 55 EMA on the daily, 91.50, the 200 EMA lines up perfectly with this 8,500 support. That would definitely be an area I'd look for at least a bounce, maybe come back up and retest the 88.90 if we come down in this range, which I do believe we will. The next Fibonacci support is around 79.40. That's the 0.382. And then we have the 0.5 at 71.32. If this 69 does not hold, we would be looking at the between 61.50 and 63.50 is a golden pocket zone. That is the 0.65 and the 0.618 fib down there. If that was to break, you guys know, if you watch my channel, I have had a 5,400 target for a very long time. I still am looking for that. The 0.786 retracement fib here would be 52.50. As you guys know, there is a CME gap. You can see it on the 8 hour at around 3,500, 3,570, somewhere in that range. And I do believe that is still a possibility. Definitely keep it in mind. I know that sounds super bearish, but guys, this is Bitcoin and you should be ready for anything. But if we did come down here, I think it would be a quick wick once we get down to this range, just to be a stop hunt for anyone that went long here. And a stop hunt, for those of you that don't know, is if somebody went long here, they would put their stop losses underneath, and this would come down, grab those, knock them out of their trades, and bounce back up. And I do believe it would be a quick bounce back up, making them buy in higher. But we'll see what happens. That's just kind of my theory of what I think could happen, and I'll show you that in Ethereum and Litecoin also. All right, let's look at the 4 hour. Looking at the 4 hour, you can see I have the rising wedge or rising channel there that we've broken down from. And the 4 hour EMAs are really getting tight. We'll zoom in and take a look at that here in a minute. Everybody's looking at this as a ascending triangle with a line across the top where they cut through the wicks and the bodies here. That's ridiculous. I do not chart like that. Some people do, but I think a lot of that is just bulls trying to find a way to remain bullish. Guys, this does not look bullish in any way, shape, or form. To me, I've actually heard other YouTubers, I don't watch them much, but every once in a while I'll zip through and watch them. Heard other YouTubers saying everything's bullish sign, blah, blah, blah. It's not bullish sign to me. I just don't see it, guys. This, if anything, would be a rising wedge, and yeah, we could get a big jump up here like we've been talking about. Again, I don't see that happening, but let's take a look at this bottom trend line here. It's at 9,050. I would expect if we break through this, then we can definitely look for these lower lows. If we get a bounce there, then yes, we could come back up into the top of this rising wedge here. I just don't see it, but it's definitely possible, guys. Remember, I give you both possibilities, and I just give you my opinion. And my opinion is this is still bearish. Let's zoom in and look at let's look at the measured move down from there. And that's lines up right with, it's right about 7,000. 6,900 to 7,000 would be the measured move of the breakdown if we did break this 90.50, which lines up with all these other targets pretty well. So keep that in mind, and let's go into the RSI. So looking at the RSI, we have this falling wedge here. As you can see, we had resistance up on the top trend line, support on the bottom. We touched it twice here. We did not get another touch after touching the top yet. Good possibility we're going to come back down here, guys. But keep an eye on the trend line right here off of these wicks. If we do break this and close a 4 hour above it, that could get pretty bullish. That's the 4 hour. Let's go into the 1 hour. All right, so as you know, yesterday we had the target. I think we made the target about a week ago right here at 91.60, which is the 0.618 retracement from this swing high or swing low here to the swing high here. And we did hit that, got a nice bounce. And let's zoom in a little bit. We'll look at the RSI in a minute. And look at the EMAs here. The EMAs seem to be rolling over. We did get another bounce off of this 32.25, and that is the 0.382 fib. Yesterday we broke above it. If this holds as support, then we could come up. Let me zoom out so you can see on the 1 hour we do have a falling wedge here. We did get support at this 93.25, which is a 0.382 fib. If we come back up and retest the 0.236 fib, that's going to be around, which we did over here and we got rejected, but we come back down to test the 325, which we are testing that now. Around the 94.30, we could get a run up. I mean, if we ran straight up, we could go as high as 9,500 today would be the top of this falling channel. If we break, or falling wedge, if we break that, guys, yeah, it could get, if we do break the 9,500, we're most likely come up. We still have this rising channel that we broke down from, and that is retesting the bottom of that would be around 96.70. If we get back inside this channel, then I think that's going to be a little bullish. Like I said, we could be headed for that big bull trap I've been talking about, but I don't think so. I believe we're going to remain in here. And if we did come back down to retest the bottom of this, that's going to be around the $8,500, $8,600 range that we've been talking about. So, yeah, I don't know. Nothing else to say, but I'm still bearish. Also, don't forget to check out my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. She's got a lot of cool stuff down on there. There's a link down below in the description. She's got a lot of cool crypto stuff. Even if you don't want any of the stuff she has on here, you can put your own crypto or whatever you want. Just let her know what you want by hitting on the contact, family pictures, anything on any of this stuff, and she'll hook you up. And I really do appreciate it. That helps the channel. One more time, guys, don't forget to hit the likes and leave your comments. All right, let's look at the Litecoin on the 4-hour. We have this rising wedge here, the measured move of that. Breakdown is just measuring from the support and resistance at the beginning, putting it to where we broke down. That gets Litecoin to about $30, right around the $30 range. We do have the Fibonacci retracement from the swing low to the swing high. The 0.618 is at 34.82. 0.786, 30.50, and the 20 to 22 area. If Bitcoin does go down to that lower low, guys, we definitely could be looking in that range. We could even be looking lower, but I would expect the same thing as in Bitcoin, get a stop hunt from anyone that longed here and shoot up. It could go lower. I mean, we could see, you know, there's a few different ways to look at this. Just let's do something real quick and look at this as a giant bear flag. I'm going to put a trend line right here real quick, and then we'll take a measured move from this break here and put it down. If we were to break down from there, a possibility could see as low as, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, guys, but a $6 Bitcoin or a Litecoin. I don't think that's very likely, but it's definitely a possibility, something to keep in mind. As you can see, I'm just looking at, I mean, if we really wanted to be crazy, we could look at this whole thing as, and again, guys, I don't think this is going to happen. I'm just kind of playing with it. Actually, I'm done playing with that right now, but let's look at the EMAs here and see what's going on in the 4-hour with Litecoin. So right now we are getting rejected at the 8, 13, and 21 here. Let me get this trend line out of there. This does look like a bearish formation to me, guys. It does look like a big bear flag. If we use the wicks here and put another one off the bottom wicks, we could stay in this range for a few days still. Definitely a possibility. But if we do break down back below this 42.30 area again, I believe we will see some quick movement down. Again, Bitcoin controls this market because it does. So let's look at other targets and our retracement areas. The $41 range has been a long-term support and resistance line. If that breaks, from this move here, the measurements of the 0.5 fib is at 37. Like I said, the golden pocket area is between the $34 and $35 range. Then we had 0.786 at 30.52. A break of that would make me think that we're probably going to go down for this stop point. Let's look at the RSI. Now, Litecoin has been a heck of a indicator of what's going to happen for the market. It always has been. That's why I keep an eye on Litecoin and even Ethereum. For those of you that don't know, I don't believe there's anything wrong with trading Ethereum or any other shitcoin, but I do not believe in it for long term. That's just my opinion. Make your own up. But this is a falling channel here, the big one in yellow. And we have this falling channel here that Litecoin actually broke out of, came back down, tested it for support, got support. But let's take a look at what else is going on here. Do we see any divergence in the smaller time frame? Not so much. We did here, though. We had lower highs on these two peaks and higher highs on these. That is hidden bearish divergence, and that does seem to be playing out here, guys. Does seem like in the 4 hour here we are getting rejected by the EMAs. It does look like we're going to most likely come back down and test this again. Let's yeah, bearish. Ethereum. All right, 4 hour. Look at this as a rising wedge, just like in Bitcoin. And as you can see, if we zoom in on the 4 hour here, we are stuck in between the 55 EMA, which is at 232, and the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, which is at 229. Coming back to retest the bottom of this rising wedge would be around 222. If we break that, I do have Fibonacci retracement on this also. Let me get in here. From the swing low. From the swing low to the swing high, our Fibonacci retracement lines are, if the 222 breaks, the 214 would be the next area of support at 0.236 fib, and then we have the 0.382 at 191, 0.5 at 171, and check it out. If we take a measured move of this rising wedge and put it, if we did break down from that 222 range, the measured move would get us almost down to our 0.618. It would actually be around the 156, but the 0.618 makes more sense to me. It's at the 152 area. Between 146 and 153 is the golden pocket zone. If that was to break, 0.786 is at 125. And then if we look all the way down to around the $57 range, if Bitcoin did get its big drop, and that would be a stop hunt from here, just like in Bitcoin and Litecoin. Now, real quick, I'm just going to show you a quick my outlook on XRP. Most of you guys that watch this channel know how I feel about it. This is kind of just some fun, but it does all measure up, and this is what I've been looking at. First target, and this is the daily chart, guys. 17 cents, then next target 16, then 11, and all the way down to 2 cents. And that does line up perfectly with this trend line here. So just my view, doesn't have to be yours, but that's what I'm looking at for XRP. All right, let's pick our random comment from a random video throughout the week. I have 1 through 7 here. Let's generate a number 6. So we'll count back 6 videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will copy that link. We'll go into the comment picker, put it in. And don't forget, leave your comments this week, because next week I'll be giving away the brand new Cobalt Vault 2. So check it out and let's see who won. Load comments. Oh, it's not working. Do not tell me this is not going to work. It done this to me before, and I'm hoping it doesn't do it again. If it does, I'm just going to scroll through and pick a random comment out of that video. Let's put it in here. Oh, no. Come on. Sorry, guys. Let's try this one more time. Copy link address. I might have to pick a new comment picker if it keeps doing this crap. Nope, there we go. All right, let's see who. Pick a winner. I can't win. Let's pick another one. Novsky, you won. This is my random emoticon comment pick for Ledger Nano X. Hit me up, brother. You have won. And thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already by clicking the CryptoSavvy logo above my head. Smash that like button. Leave your comments for next week's chance to win the Cobalt Vault 2. And yeah, share the video if you would. I'd appreciate it. Let's grow this channel. And I'm out.